Hey, what's up, DH Army, and good afternoon, DHR2. The last time I did a reaction video, towards the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, well, it was not the Super Ninja Steel, is the Beast Morphers issues. The same writers who did Ninja Steel are writing Beast Morphers instead of Chiplin writing his own season like he's supposed to do. And instead, he's the executive producer. I would have preferred for him to write his own seasons instead of being behind the camera and stuff. Because if you let other writers do this, it's going to get ruined 100%, like Super Ninja Steel and Ninja Steel were. And it's not that good. But, you know, I heard that Wes, Coda, and Sledge and his wife, whatever, returned for a Christmas special. But I do have a feeling that it's going to end up being a clip episode or a clip show. But it's going to end up being just, you know, typical filler episode. And let's just say that I'm not really into stuff like that. I'm more interested in the storytelling. And just feel like Ninja Steel didn't do any of that, to be honest. So, and plus, the season just didn't make any sense whatsoever. It had good potential, but it ended up being, you know, it bombed. So let's get on with the video.
Welcome back to Vassum. So we got a brand new sneak peek for the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel Christmas episode, which is going to be called The Poisey Show. And that's because Sandra and Sledge are returning for this episode. We've known that for a while, and actually I was going to watch it because I'm a little excited to see Sledge and Sandra return. I really loved Power Rangers Dino Charge. I'd rank it like number 5, my top 5 Power Rangers seasons, but you know, I'll leave that for a whole other video. But I'm really excited for the return, even though I'm not a huge fan of Power Rangers Ninja Steel or Super Ninja Steel. And what's interesting, as we could tell from this sneak peek, is that the Rangers are getting their powers back, and Sledge is going to show up, and it looks like they're going to fight. Now the thing is that many people have been saying this is going to be a clip show, because most, if not all, like Christmas specials in the Neo Saban era have been clip shows. And this very well still could be, but the fact that the Rangers are getting their powers back and Sledge showing up right there with them, it kind of looks like this might not maybe be a clip show. I don't know, they could still work in it because there's always...
I mean, who cares exactly? I mean, the season still sucks.
This isn't necessarily the case, and it looks like the Rangers are going to be going to the Dino Charge dimension, which is very exciting. Now, that's just from the context clues that, you know, I picked up from the sneak peek, because Wes Collins, that's right, Wes makes a tiny appearance in the sneak peek, or in the episode, and he pretty much gives them a transportal device for Christmas, you could pretty much say. Now, these were used in the 25th anniversary sort of crossover episode where a bunch of Rangers came back. They used the transportal device to go to different dimensions, link different Ranger dimensions, and it looks like here that the Ninja Steel Rangers are going to be going to the Dino Charge world, and we know that Coda, or Yoshi Sudarso, is going to be returning for this episode as well, which is very exciting. But we didn't know if the Dino Charge people or characters were going to go to the Ninja Steel world or vice versa, and it looks like the Ninja Steel characters are going to the Dino Charge world, which is very exciting, because we haven't been back there since the ending of Dino Supercharge. It's also great that we're going to get another episode with both Yoshi Sudarso and Peter Sudarso, the two brothers who were both Blue Rangers on Power Rangers Dino Charge and Ninja Steel, if you didn't know that. Now, they were together in the 25th anniversary episode,
but the show sucked.
Dialogue together. I wish it would have made like a subtle nod to that, but here's my process. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe they were saving that for this episode if they knew that Yoshi Sudarso was going to come back for this Christmas special, and then save the extra time that they would have used for this interaction and the crossover episode or the anniversary episode for this one, so they didn't have to spare the time in the anniversary episode. But, you know, maybe they won't do that, I don't know, but hopefully they get more of an interaction this time around. Wes does not appear in person, but in a hologram, but still, it's really cool to see him back. He's one of my favorite Power Rangers of all time, and I loved his appearance in the anniversary episode. He played a big part in it, And this is really just a callback to the anniversary episode with this transporter device. There's going to be more dimension hopping, and this is very exciting because it really looks like the Power Rangers universe is expanding a little bit. They're acknowledging other seasons, which is really weird for the Neo Saban era because they don't play a huge part in like crossovers or even like big stories. But still, I know this is just a Christmas episode, but it's really cool that they're acknowledging other dimensions as well in this episode, not just in the anniversary episode where they need to do that sort of thing. But yeah, like I said, we also have Sledge and Poisandra returning. I was never a huge fan of Poisandra, but I do really like Sledge. He's one of my favorite villains. He's definitely the best villain out of the Neo Saban era, because we've had a lot of weak villains in the Neo Saban era. But I really liked Sledge. I really like how he was a bounty hunter. That was something a little bit different for Power Rangers, and I'm really excited for this return. Even though it might not be like a full crazy return, this still looks like it's going to be a clip show, but I guess we'll see when the episode airs. So that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to get this, guys, out to you. If you want to go ahead and check out this sneak peek, I'll have the link in the description to the actual sneak peek itself. It's roughly a minute, but anyways, I am excited for this new episode of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Never thought I'd say that after the anniversary episode, but I am. We're going to see Coda, Sword of West, but in hologram, Sledge, Poisandra, and hopefully a couple other villains. But with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
Like I said, I still do not care about the Neo Saban era. And there's a million reasons why I just despise the whole Neo Saban era as a whole, minus Donald Charge. Bad writing, bad scripts. As a whole, I just don't think the Neo Saban era it's not good. And the worst part about it is that the unmoored fight scenes, there's not enough. They don't allow the actors to do their own stunts. They do, but it could have been more like what? A 2-minute unmoored fight scenes. If you do it like the old days, I would guarantee you that the show is going to be back what it once was. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But Super Ninja Steel is the worst season of all time. I don't care what everybody says. I don't like this season because the story just doesn't make sense. The writing is terrible, and the villains are just whack. It felt more like a comedy show than a Power Rangers series. More serious, more dramatic, more, martial arts action. If you do it like that, if you basically just do it like the old days, then we wouldn't have this match we have now. And the reason why I'm ranting like this is because we deserve better. The actors, the fans deserve better. Kids shouldn't be treated like they're idiots. I've said this 1,000 times on social media, even in the YouTube comment section. I've said this all the freaking time, and people still don't get it. Just because it's a kid show does not mean that you should treat them like idiots. They're smart. They're gonna know what's going on. It's called show, do not tell. So I think I'm ranting long enough though, but that's just my frustration on the whole Neo Saban era. And I think you guys should basically understand where I'm coming from with this. So I'm not saying every Power Ranger season should be good. All I'm saying is that the season just needs to do better. The show needs to do better, if you know what I mean. I'm hoping and praying that Beast Morphers can do better with the writing, with the action, the script. Just don't end up like, the rest of the garbage Neo Saban seasons. Down Charge season 1 was good enough for me, despite its flaws. But the rest of them, I'm sorry. You heard my cry. You heard how I feel. You heard what I had to say. Now I'm turning it over to y'all. Are you excited about Beast Morphers? Are you gonna give it a chance? Let me know. DHR2, and I'll see you later.